Before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling us your dream Lamborghini. Every click helps us bring you closer to the world of luxury, power, and engineering brilliance. Now buckle up, because today, we are diving deep into the raging heart of one of the most extreme road-legal race cars ever built, the Lamborghini Huracán STO. The Lamborghini Huracán STO isn't just a car. It's a battle cry from the engineers of Santa Garda Bolognese. It's a machine that was not designed for everyone. It was sculpted for the few who understand that perfection isn't found in comfort, but in chaos controlled by precision. STO stands for Super Trofeo Omologator, a name that carries the DNA of Lamborghini's racing division straight from the track to the streets. This isn't a car meant to impress with silence or subtlety. It's one that screams passion at every turn, daring you to tame it. At its heart lies a magnificent 5.2-litre, naturally aspirated V10 engine, the same unit that powers the Huracan GT3 Evo race car. It unleashes 640 horsepower and 417 pound-foot of torque, all channeled directly to the rear wheels. No hybrid gimmicks, no turbos, just a raw, mechanical bond between driver and machine. The result is a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in an electrifying 3.0 seconds. And yet, the STO isn't about drag strip numbers. It's about how that power translates into emotion. The surge of acceleration that pushes you deep into the seat, the symphony of 10 cylinders screaming toward redline, and the intoxicating sensation that you're piloting something alive. The Huracan STO was bred from competition. Lamborghini's racing experience in the Super Trofeo and GT3 championships inspired every detail. The front splitter, the sculpted air intakes, and the aggressive diffuser all serve one mission: to slice through the air with minimal resistance while maximizing downforce. This car produces 53% more downforce than the Huracan Performante, keeping it planted like a race car even when the world around it blurs. And that massive rear wing, it's not decoration, it's domination. It adjusts to changing conditions, giving the driver aerodynamic precision that feels almost supernatural. Weight is the enemy of speed, and Lamborghini declared war on it. The STO's body is built from over 75% carbon fiber, shaving 95 kilograms off its predecessor. The bonnet, fenders, and bumper are fused into one single carbon piece called the Cofango, a masterpiece of lightweight engineering. Even the windows are made of thinner glass, and the wheels are forged magnesium to save every possible gram. The result is a car that feels like it's made of air and aggression, responding instantly to every flick of the steering wheel. But no masterpiece is complete without control. The STO's braking system is something out of Formula One technology. It uses Brembo CCMR carbon ceramic brakes, designed for endurance racing. They resist heat, deliver relentless stopping power, and make sure that every time you dive into a corner, you can trust the car to obey your command. You don't just slow down, you attack the corner, confident that the brakes will hold, lap after lap, without fading. It's the kind of system that transforms good drivers into great ones and rewards skill with precision. Step inside, and the STO's cabin tells you exactly what it is: a cockpit built for performance, not luxury. The interior strips away excess, focusing only on what matters most. You're greeted by bare carbon fiber surfaces, Alcantara seats, and lightweight door panels with simple pull straps instead of handles. Everything you see serves a purpose, and every touch reminds you that comfort takes a backseat to control. It's raw, mechanical, and immersive, the kind of environment that sharpens your focus until all that exists is you, the wheel, and the road ahead. Despite its brutal nature, the Huracan STO isn't a punishing machine. Lamborghini engineered it with balance, enough comfort for daily driving, yet fierce enough to devour a racetrack. In Trofeo mode, the car unleashes its full potential. The suspension stiffens, the steering tightens, and the throttle becomes razor-sharp. The STO becomes a living organism, reacting instantly to every input, every command. It's not a car that simply moves. It attacks, it roars, and it evolves with your every action. The driving experience of the Huracán STO is beyond words. It's not about reaching the destination. It's about the journey, the vibration through the steering wheel, the sound of the V10 echoing off the asphalt, the way the car breathes through every corner. When you drive it hard, it rewards you with precision and grace that no all-wheel drive car can match. It's like controlling a symphony of fire and fury, each rev note perfectly tuned to your heartbeat. Steering in the STO feels telepathic. The rear-wheel steering system works in harmony with the front to make the car pivot through corners, like a dance partner anticipating every move. You point, and it goes, instantly, effortlessly, and violently fast. There's no understeer, no hesitation, just pure agility. It's a car that doesn't flatter you. It challenges you, making every drive a test of reflexes and respect. And then, there's the sound, the signature of Lamborghini soul. The STO doesn't whisper. It wails, roars, and howls with the raw tone of a naturally aspirated V10 that refuses to go quietly into the electric age. Each upshift snaps like thunder, each downshift cracks like lightning. It's not just noise. It's emotion turned into vibration, music written in octane and steel. Beyond performance, the STO is art in motion. Its design language isn't just about speed. It's about emotion sculpted into form. The sharp angles, aggressive stance, and race-ready posture make it look like it's breaking the sound barrier even when parked. The aerodynamics aren't only functional. They are poetic. Lamborghini didn't just design this car to go fast. They designed it to make your pulse race just by looking at it. The customization options for the STO are endless through Lamborghini's Ad Personam program. Owners can select bespoke color schemes, contrast stitching, custom materials, and carbon accents that make each STO one of a kind. No two are alike, making every unit a personal expression of power, art, and individuality. It's not just owning a car, it's owning your identity on four wheels. But let's be real, this isn't a car for the faint of heart. The Huracán STO is for drivers who crave intensity, who live for the thrill of control at the edge of chaos. It's for those who see driving not as movement, but as mastery. The STO doesn't hold your hand. It looks you in the eye and says, "Show me what you've got." And if you dare, it rewards you with a connection that few machines on Earth can replicate. Every detail of this machine reflects decades of Lamborghini's racing passion. The STO represents the peak of what a naturally aspirated engine can achieve before the hybrid revolution takes over. It's a tribute to an era where sound, speed, and soul mattered more than silence and software. When you hear it roar, you're hearing history, the last pure breath of a dying breed of supercars. Driving the Huracán STO is an experience that burns into memory. The way it responds, the way it grips, the way it sounds, it leaves an imprint that no statistics can describe. It's not about 0 to 60 times or horsepower figures. It's about that moment when the world fades away, and all you feel is speed, precision, and power coursing through your veins. On the track, it feels invincible. On the street, it feels rebellious. The STO is Lamborghini's way of saying that passion still matters, that machines can still have soul in a digital world. Every time the revs climb, you're reminded that the best driving experiences aren't just about control. They're about surrendering to the thrill of the unknown. For collectors, the Huracán STO is already a legend. Limited production, handcrafted attention to detail, and Lamborghini's commitment to purity make it one of the most desirable supercars in modern history. It's more than a vehicle, it's an investment in emotion, in legacy, in art. A future classic that will forever represent the pinnacle of V10 performance. In a world shifting toward hybrids and electric silence, the Huracán STO stands defiant. It's loud, unapologetic, and absolutely thrilling, a car that makes no compromises and no excuses. It's Lamborghini's way of proving that driving passion will never fade, no matter how advanced the future becomes. So as the sun sets on the age of pure combustion, the Lamborghini Huracán STO remains a burning flame of everything we love about supercars: beauty, danger, and soul. It's not just a machine. It's emotion sculpted in carbon and speed. If you made it this far, you're clearly a true car enthusiast. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you dare to tame the Huracán STO? Because this isn't just a Lamborghini. It's the closest thing to a race car that still carries a license plate.